Hello, this is Spidey1958 and welcome to my Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker Evil version with episode 2. We just got it over here and Lindsay has come yelling into the room for help. So let's get going. What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
I'll carve my name onto your flesh.
Okay. So let's go ahead. Do we have cold? Yeah, we have cold. Which did generate an attack of opportunity. So probably what we want to do is switch to this.
Die, die, die!
And we can see the timer here for the action. And it's reset time. Let's continue with the dagger because this is basically the worst situation for a caster to be by themselves, and I give them free attacks if I throw a spell, so we'll just have to poke them to death. Okay. So let's do some bar navigation here. Let's see. There's nothing in this room except that door. Okay. So let's see. Can we? Nope, you can't drag the weapons over. Pity. But you have it right there, so. Okay now, so let's see. We want to leave. So first thing we want to do is go ahead and throw our spell there. There's our mage armor. Loot the corpse. Ooh, a chain shirt. We want to definitely take both of those things. Okay, now let's see. So for now, we'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. Days. I never use days. Touch of fatigue. Oh, you don't need that one for sure. Charge. That one we might need. So let's go ahead and rearrange our stuff here a little. So that would be half a round. And we are never going to charge. We're going to get rid of charge. So we will put our scrolls down here, so otherwise I will completely forget that I have them. And we could fight defensively. We probably don't. Well, yeah, let's go ahead and put that down here. There might be a time that we might want to do that. I think that covered our spells. Yep. Okay. We're good to go. I can call that a trophy. I don't know that I would agree with that. And we spotted here that there's something to loot. So we will take the gold coins, bloodstone, the dagger, the bow. I should have just hit collect all. Okay, and let's go ahead and in our third hand here, let's put a torch. And let's put the other torch in here. The reason I'm putting them here is so I don't accidentally sell them. Because torches can be used to beat things that finish off trolls as long as they're not immune to fire, which we shouldn't run into any in Chapter 1, but I still want to make sure I just don't sell them off. So, yeah, assassins, blah blah. We're evil. We're going to loot first, and then we'll worry about trying to save anyone. Okay, now we'll save somebody.
Let's shred them!
There's two of them. It's only two, so let's go ahead and do that for the first time thing. I haven't thrown my spell yet. Why haven't I thrown my spell yet?
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jomon is holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the Stolen Lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Okay, so he gave us a ring, which is a ring of protection. So that gets us up to armor class 18, which isn't bad for a first level mage. He is armor class 13, and we're going to steal his... We don't like him. We're going to steal his potions. Okay, and let's see. She's got a Cure Light and a Cure Moderate scroll. Wow. I didn't ever see this ring before. Automatically save her from dying and teleport her to a safe location should she fall in battle. I assume that disappears at the end of the... because he doesn't have anything like that. I assume that disappears at the end of this adventure. If not, wow. I'm sure it's only usable by her. And I sort of like the voice. Speaking of voices, let's check our audio levels here, because last time the voices were really soft. I think I turned them up a little. And apparently it's not going to let me do the shortcut to it. So let's check the sound levels. Yeah, I cranked the master volume up to 30 and cranked down everything but the voice volume because that's all we really care about. So, and also let's check here. Someone's wanted me to turn on auto pause when ally is down. I could have sworn I had they said they watched all my videos and I did not have that on before. And I could have sworn I did because I can remember it pausing every time dog died. But we'll go ahead and turn it on for now. Okay, apply and we can continue. Apply. Oh, we have to hit this. Sorry. Okay. And,
Shall we move? We shall move!
after all, I'm the most important one. The rest of them, if they die, that's inconvenient. But if I die, it's a major disaster. 4 gold and a copper ring.
Step, step, step.
Okay. So let's pause here.
So many thoughts, so little time.
We'll have you summon a death doggy. What do you
I
have for
always have a
spells?
second plan.
You have magic missile and burning hands. So let's wait for the dog to summon, because that will start combat, and it takes a while.
They dare to attack me?
Okay. So now you cast that at, oh, let's say the bowman. You shoot that guy.
Serves you right.
I crave for adventure.
And I think I will just go ahead and shoot them until they get closer.
Let the attack commence!
Go Death Doggy! Now at first level he should only be here 1 round. But I think he'll actually get 2 attacks maybe? So I think it's only 1 round. Let's look at the description here. 1 round per level, so he actually got like 2 attacks off and took a hit, so he is definitely worthwhile. And loot time. And we managed to do that without getting injured. Yay! So we got plenty of potions now. Potions stacked now? Those look like they were stacked. Yes, yay! Potions stacked now! I hadn't noticed that before. That is great. I love stacking potions, because if you remember last beta I had like rows and rows and rows of potions. So yay, that means they probably stack in your inventory too, don't they? Boop. Nope, they do not stack in your inventory. Your belts, hanging them from your belt, you can only hang 1. Which is fine. I'm just happy they stack. Do scrolls stack then? Squirrels stack too. I am very, very happy. Stacking items is very, very good. Okay, to continue on. Come on everybody, we need to go. And first we need to loot this room. Looks like we can loot this body. 8 gold pieces. Is there anything back here? Did we miss anything? It does not look like there's anything in this room to loot, so let's go and loot this room.
What's in wait for me there, I wonder?
So hide armor and a heavy mace. We're probably getting loaded down pretty quickly. Speaking of which, we need to check another option. Was it the beginning and I missed it? Numeric cooldown. These are all combat. Combat. Tool tips. Game settings. Okay, so it's off by default. Party speeds depends on the carried weight. We want that off. And it is. So we should be good.
Trail me.
Ooh, there's stuff in here now. It used to be there was nothing in here. It's probably just food. Ooh, fish. And cheese and fowl and edible moss. Edible moss. Looks like that's it. It's different now too because before, once you looted something, it didn't show up. Now it still shows up. I wonder if you can... Oh, you can... So it acts like a chest now. You can put stuff back in it. That is good to know. I may have use for some chests at Olog's later. Okay, so we have 35 gold and a silver ring. Yay! Onward and upward!
It's the end for you rats!
Blood! Blood!
Now, we have a -4 hit because these guys are in melee. And there's feats you can take to get around that, but I don't know if those feats, if that affects touched attacks, and if those feats affect touched attacks.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
I do like everything being voiced. It probably won't be through the entire game because I think that got asked before. But it's nice having the prologue voiced. They should have had a contest where if you paid a certain much, you get to do voice of one of the minor NPCs. But I guess then you wouldn't know what the talent level of the people were. Yeah, I'm just as glad we don't have to fight, you know, that big frost giant. He's probably not nice. Loot. Loot. And here we have a skill check. So when we click on this, it will do a skill check.
I did it!
The stereo check succeeded. Gain 10 experience. We needed a DC 7. And we made it by 3. Oh, sorry, we're in combat here. Okay.
Let's shake a leg.
There's 2 or 3 of them. We better summon another deaf doggy.
Let's make this quick.
Actually, you go ahead and magic missile that one. And there goes Deaf Doggy. Yay, Deaf Doggy! I think he's technically a wolf, but I like Deaf Doggy. And we'll break in here.
Boss, please.
And in we go. Okay. This is where we're going to probably get overloaded. So we go over here and we get a bow and a masterwork light mace. We definitely want those. And here we get a set of bandit armor. We want that. And here we get a breastplate. We want that. And we probably are going to have to drop stuff at least temporarily, which won't be a problem. We'll get it when we exit, but until we get another person. So let's go ahead. These padded armors are only worth 5 and they weigh 10 pounds. So I think we'll just go ahead and drop. Oh, we can't. Oh, we can. We want to drop it. We don't want to put it in the stash. Because if we put it in the stash, I'm not sure it will show up when we leave. Okay, there we are. Dropped all the pesky. That got us down to still heavily loaded, but we should be getting another person soon. So, key. I don't know what it's to. The Watchkeeper's key. And the shield. I want to test something here. So we're at 252. Okay.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jomon when this is all over.
Gold. Interesting. How much?
A lot. Take a look.
Are you out of your minds? We're in the middle of a battle. Blood flowing in rivers as an army of assassins chases us. And you want us to rob our host? A noble feat, to be sure.
I'm going to take it. Oop. So we're at 252.5. And we're still at 250. So I thought so. Gold doesn't have any weight. So at least we don't have that issue. I was pretty sure that was the case, because otherwise, since you can't put gold anywhere else, you would have been in trouble. Okay. Onwards.
Time becomes distance.
And we go here. And it looks like there's nothing there, so we go to the door. This is where we probably used the key.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
I'm not sure what that accent is.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
I like her. No nonsense. There's never anything wrong with undead. For this character likes undead.
Forwards! No backwards, backwards!
How curious.
Okay. So let's go and disarm the trap.
It's just not my lucky day. Anything else?
So that trap was a hardness of 10. She's plus 7. So she barely did it the second time.
I see something. Applause, please.
I spy. What do I spy?
I do like the mad sayings. They're so random.
Applause, please.
Step, step, step.
Yay! Treasure! Chainmail and a facade? As everyone knows, I mispronounce words all the time, so I apologize for that. It's just the way I am. Scroll, scroll. Those at least don't weigh much, though we should be better on weight at the moment.
Dispatch them and move on!
Okay, you get up there and fight him. Actually, you get up there and fight that one.
Unworthy.
You. Acid. That one. You. Shoot that
You
one.
deserved it.
And I shall cold that one. And next round. Cold. Acid. Do you have another weapon? Nope, I should have given you another weapon. Oh well. No, everyone's fine so far. So you, another cold. And you, acid. We are horrible for spells, so what do we... Let's go ahead and close this in. Let's see. So his base is +0, his dex is +1, his size is +1. So you do get the -4 for shooting in the combat with your touch attack spells. So that means you should be able to take those feats that let you get around that. Won't matter so much for me because I'm mostly going to be a summoner, but I thought that was the case and hadn't bothered to look. So how bad is she? This is me. I had -1 attack. I have a -1. Why do I have a -1 attack bonus base? Oh, because I'm +3 for dex, -4 penalty. That's what it's talking about. The difficulty is -2 and the dex bonus is -1. Oh, that's telling me what their touch armor class. So it gives you a much better idea of their armor class if you want to know what you're doing to hit, which I like.
Writing you out of our story.
Okay, so... Whoops, we need to strip their bodies. Select all. Okay,
Just
you,
letting
go in
me
there.
try.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
You, go in there. Now let's see if I can read my own notes and remember what I'm supposed to do here. So, if I'm remembering right, you need to touch this one. And then you
What troubles you?
need to touch this one. And then you
Shall we move? We shall move!
need to hit this one. That opens the first one. And once you got the first one open, it's pretty easy. You basically have
And Lindsay was
someone
called
touch
for.
this one. And
At first I
then
said, no, I can't, too dangerous. Then I insisted,
Someone
but
do
I
this
should, I
one.
need that to survive. Then I argued. Then I
And that
agreed to
opens
do
both
it.
of them.
It's so hard to decide whether to have breakfast or not.
That was a strange comment. Okay, so... Ooh, there's a wand. I don't remember there being a wand of magic missiles in here before, but I will definitely take it. And one of these should have the potion of cure blindness, I think it is, or maybe it's new restoration. Anyway, one of those two spells that you really need at various points. Remove blindness, yeah. Agate and citrine? I think it's pronounced citrine. Okay, and we're at that wrapping up point already. So, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give a like or a comment. And if you dislike the episode, leaving a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you dislike the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun gaming.